welcome you back to Black Side Tonight. We're going to talk about Stephen A. Smith roasting Malika Andrews over Ime Udoka. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel. Hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. On first things first, everything hit the wall when Malika Andrews and Stephen A. Smith got into it. Malika Andrews is one of these leftist, wokest women who believe that women can do nothing wrong. And she told Stephen A. Smith there's no way we're going to start blaming women. But the problem that I have with this is that it took two people to have this relationship. And if that's the woman they say is, she happened to be married. But Stephen A. Smith had a different version. But Malika Andrews acted like First Things First was her show. And this is the problem over at ESPN. These women act like they own the sets. This all started with Michelle Beadle with the Ray Rice incident, in which she went after Stephen A. Smith and got him suspended. But Stephen A. Smith tried to explain to her is that he did not break the information about Udoka having a relationship with a woman. He was basically saying you have other women in the organization who are now feeling as though they have to defend themselves about a relationship they never had with this man. But where does the woman take her accountability in the relationship? And now she's walking around talking about he made unwanted advances towards her. So basically she's trying to keep her job. But Ime Udoka, who has been suspended for a year and more likely will be fired, will lose his job. But I gotta ask this question. This has been going on along the NBA since it's been started. Do you know how many of the 32 organizations will be investigated right now for management sleeping with women, or players sleeping with cheerleaders, players sleeping with people who happen to be in the media? Everybody would be fired. And let me tell you something about this one, because many of you forgot about this one. This is the one that's going to get you all mad. You remember Phil Jackson, coach of the Los Angeles Lakers? For all those years, who was he dating? He was dating Jeannie Buss. Wasn't that wrong? Should have got suspended back then? Didn't it say it was okay for the coach to basically date the daughter of the owner and the future owner? But nobody said anything about that. See, it was open season. Now, all of a sudden, we got rules with Ime Udoka. His business is all out in the public, a consensual relationship with two adults. But here go Malika Andrews trying to pull the woman card over at ESPN, telling everybody we not gonna blame the woman. But shit, it took two people to get involved with the relationship. Who the hell else we gonna blame? We just gonna blame and do it? It's his fault? You running around with Dave, remember, you know what I'm talking about, that white boy? And I'm glad that Stephen A. Smith brought the fire. He should have brought the fire. It's his show. This man is taking all the heat from everybody. We don't know the woman's name. But one thing we do know, we know him. They protected a woman and she was in on a relationship. Why don't y'all let her name and exonerate all the other women in the Boston Celtic organization? Why they gotta walk around with a scarlet letter on them? But this is who Malika Andrews is. She think she's in the end. You know, she's one of the women who have to stand up. You know what's going on. She wanted to get into a relationship with the most powerful man in the Celtic organization. She thought that they would have a possible relationship when he probably told her, it ain't going nowhere, I'm staying with Nina Long. Then all of a sudden, management gets a hold of this relationship. They could have kept this private. And said, we're moving on from Ime Udoka. But they didn't do that. They put it out in public. Yes, they didn't want another Robert Sarver or all these other issues that they may have in the NBA, but we already know about this. And you notice, ain't nobody in the NBA saying nothing. No players, no management, no coaches, because everybody know that this has been going on. You just can hear the silence. But all of a sudden, this guy has to be castigated in the public, vilified, when everybody else been doing it. So this guy, he has to be the poster child for 30-something other organizations that we know stuff been going on. That's why you don't hear nothing from nobody. No players, nobody. This is what the NBA and other professional sports been like for years. But in 2022, this guy, he's going to be the poster child. He's going to lose everything. But everybody else who did something, they get a pass. But somebody need to shut that Malika Andrews mouth over there. Because she don't went too far. She ain't been over at ESPN long enough to get on Stephen A. Smith's show and tell him what he gonna do on his damn show. I want to thank you for listening to Black Site. I hope you subscribe to this channel, smash that like button, but also share this video.